Hey, what's up guys? Mr. Free Coiner coming back to you again today. I hope everybody is doing well and you are taking care of yourselves. Now, before I get started here, I really must say that I am not a financial analyst. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions, so please only take it as that. Now, just to get right into it, one thing that I'm definitely checking out here is the fact that XRP is Ripple is really moving on some very, very big grounds here. Okay, so here we are, and this article right here really says it all, because like I was saying the other day, what we're going to see in the future as far as cryptocurrencies are concerned is going to be very different from what we're seeing right now. Right now, it's kind of open. Everything's being figured out and kind of sifted. But once all these ducks are in a row, and everybody's kind of, or rather these institutions and the people that are kind of controlling all of this, once they get it all in order, it's going to be a different world. Now, I'll just go ahead and get into this article here. Ripple XRP expansion will be hard to stop now that World Bank, IMF, EU Commission are involved. Ever since Ripple was released, the project has continued to amass a string of serious partnerships with financial institutions and banks. Throughout the majority of their early years, Ripple was largely ignored due to its affiliation with the traditional banking industry, which drove fears of centralization. However, in 2019, Ripple is extremely hard to ignore and is seemingly unstoppable now that institutions such as the World Bank, IMF, and EU Commission have all created partnerships with the project. Here, XRP Harvester. It's hard to turn your head when you know the White House, Federal Reserve, IMF, and central banks are currently involved with Ripple XRP. Ripple XRP will solve the liquidity crisis not only in this country but worldwide. So think about that. Just think about that. Again, cryptocurrency is very different from fiat. Very, very different. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next months and years to come. So yeah, going to be very, very interesting. All right, so let's see. Creating partnerships with the aforementioned institutions is a very strong sign of growth, which cannot be ignored. The work that Ripple is doing right now will be extremely important in setting the groundwork, which will allow the other cryptocurrency projects to flourish in the years to come. So whether you love or hate Ripple, it is important to remain up to date with their latest collaborations, as they are helping break down boundaries between blockchain technology and the traditional financial world. And that is so true, because if you look at it, what other project is actually doing what Ripple is doing? None of them are. There are projects that are getting partnership signed and all that, but yeah, they're not doing what Ripple is doing. They're just not. In addition to trying to tackle the inefficiencies involved in the remittance cross-border payment industry, Ripple is also helping ease the road to regulation by assisting and educating major financial institutions on the benefits of DLT and blockchain technologies. Let us take a look at what some of these high-profile institutions are collaborating with Ripple to bring about. Now, of course, I don't want to go into all this. It's going to be a little bit, but I'm going to read the just here under the World Bank. Furthermore, the World Bank had great things to say about the XRP pilot that was conducted in the U.S.-Mexico corridor. They said that the financial institutions involved in this pilot had saved between 40 to 70% on the FX exchange rates and had driven payment times down to around 2 minutes. So we knew about that. But the fact that the World Bank is noticing that and making comment on it is it's huge. Okay, so let's go ahead and under the IMF. the fact that the IMF is already willing to listen speaks volumes to the direction that Ripple and blockchain could take the financial industry in the future. I mean, yeah, again, huge, huge, huge. All right, the organization will bring together startups, SMEs, policymakers, international organizations and regulators to support blockchain technologies in the process of becoming mainstream. Ripple also announced that they are one of the founding members of INATBA, and they look forward to being a leading participant. So here we got Brad speaking here, and guys, as you go on down, it just goes on and on with more. And just listen, and I'll say this: when you hear Lagarde and different folks that are speaking about Ripple or just speaking about the industry, you got to pick up on the words that they are using, how they're saying certain things, because all in all, they're not really giving much regard to us, the retail investor. They're not giving us much regard. They know that we are here, but in certain circumstances, they're not giving us a whole lot of regard. So yeah, again, just keep that in mind when you are listening to these people. Okay, Ripple gearing up for major expansion of XRP powered XRapid. Again, it's expanding and growing, taking over these different corridors and planting here and there. Again, the game that I mentioned, and I'd like to thank, I can't remember who actually reminded me of it, but yes, the game was Empire Earth, and I really liked it. This was back in early 2000s when actually myself and some of my coworkers, we would actually get an internal network game going on, and we just kind of go back and forth and battle. But my strategy, of course, like I said, was to go to the outlying islands or the areas, and then build up out there before I would kind of move my attack inward. That again, it just seems like Ripple is kind of moving like that. They're just going in, they're plopping down in these different areas. They, whether it's in different countries or different, again, corridors or institutions. I mean, they are covering the entire globe and in every aspect. Okay, at this point, there is just too much to even mention, and who knows what we don't know. It's extremely exciting for those of us who had the forethought and the understanding to go ahead and get involved and just start building our bags. We still have opportunity to build our bags, but guys, I just don't think that opportunity is going to be around forever. That's just my feeling on it. So, hey, do what you might, but I know I am going to continue to buy. All right, so Siam Bank set to increase their dependency on Ripple's XRP for cross-border payments. I think I mentioned this also. Yeah, that's the same guy. But and here we got Chris Larson shaking hands with the Minister of Minister of Finance. And this is in Luxembourg. So guys, despite the slowness or the lack of movement and all that, I tell you, I am more than excited about what is going on, and I kind of personally feel like things are gonna just kind of explode onto the scene, and life is gonna change immediately. Yeah, so we have a lot to look forward to, guys. Now, I do want to say, guys, thank you very much for the comments for the subscriptions, getting me over 3,000 subscribers, guys. I am highly excited about that. It really gave me a lot of just enthusiasm to do all the things that really needs to be done to get this channel to grow even more. Of course, it goes without saying, I could not be here without you guys. And to be honest with you, one of the things that I really dislike is coming home after the whole day and seeing all the information that's already been gone over and all that. So I always try to keep it a little bit fresher, just give you a different perspective as far as just the way I see it and the things that I see, kind of reading between the lines. So I mean, all in all, this is about entertainment. It's about getting information and just seeing different perspectives. So that's what I'm trying to do. And again, guys, if you see, or or if there's anything that you feel that I should cover, or you just want me to cover, and I don't care really what it is. I mean, kind of within reason, but it doesn't necessarily have to be on crypto. I don't want it to, I've said this before, I don't want everything to just be around crypto. But all in all, it can be just different topics. I think again, this is about entertainment and about just really enjoying the interaction as much as getting fed with information. So that's where I stand on that. I don't want to keep you too long, but thank you so much. I look forward to more time, actually even doing live streams and all that stuff. But as time goes on, I'll be able to get to that. Right now, it's just my schedule does not permit it just yet. So, and plus other people are doing their streams. I don't want to step on anyone's toes or anything like that. So, guys, thank you so much. Continue to comment and share your opinions and your perspectives. If you have not already done so, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button as well. Hit the post notification button, and come on back here and let's mix it up some more, guys. Until then, this has been Mr. Freecoiner. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.